Kia ora.
G'day. Welcome to Cup of Tea and a Yarn. I'm Kylie, also known as Crafty Mama on Ravelry and not Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram. I've spent too much time on Facebook today.
Jill, I am Tina Yan on those places too, in Revelry and Instagram.
That's the one. Whew. And this is just a quickie today, just a very quick, maximum half an hour, right?
Okay, let's go.
Because we're off to Dunedin next week, so we're going to be in person next week. But we both participated in an international event called Spin Together within the last fortnight. It was basically you had 7 days from midday Saturday to midday Saturday, whatever your time zone was, and you just went for gold and did as much as you could.
Or as much as you set your own goals and
Yeah.
yeah.
And we got to do lots of Zooms with people and in our team and that sort of thing. So it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
And what was your goal for the week?
I wanted to finish a sweater load.
And did you finish the sweater load?
Yes, I did. And some more.
Oh, awesome.
Because it's like the same color, same color. Yeah, I thought, I'll just change it up a bit. Yeah. What was your goal?
My goal, I wanted to spin the oldest fiber in my stash, and I did it.
Excellent.
And some more. Yeah.
Nice.
So, what was your sweater load? Tell us all about it.
My sweater load was a bunch of Rolex I made, and I made them the morning of before lunch because I thought all of a sudden that's what I wanted to do. Before that, I was going to do it as a thing, combo spin, yeah. I decided to make Rolex instead. So I had fiber from Terry
Berry.
Terry Berry, yep. I had 2 of hers. I had 1 of Lynn's from Fiber to Go. I had some bits that I don't quite sure where they came from.
I love that mystery fiber.
Yeah, so like some creamy green bits, and which I thought I'd throw in, and also I had some kind of bright green from jumbo carding.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I had about 400, maybe 450 grams altogether. Which I thought, if I spin it, if it turns out, that's enough to make a sweater, I reckon.
Yeah. Easily.
Yes, yeah, and so I finished and I ended up with 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 1,600 meters of kind of sport weight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've just realized I didn't bring up any of my yardages with me, so I can't tell you.
That's probably the only one I know off the top of my head because I was counting it to make sure I had enough for a sweater.
Nice. Yeah. And are you going to show it to us?
Yes. So this is oh, can you see that? It's my
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. With all the different bits of color in it, all the different greens. There's a little bit of sparkle in there as well. So that's the only ball I have because the rest is in a jersey.
Look at you. It looks so good.
So this is the DRK Everyday Sweater.
That's a great sweater.
So so this is about a third left, so that's enough for the sleeves. So I've got this much left for the rest of my body. And I've just started on 10 centimeters of ribbing.
That's a lot of ribbing.
There's a lot of ribbing.
Do you have to do 10 centimeters of ribbing?
No.
Do you need 10 centimeters of ribbing?
No. I'll stop when
What if you did like one day you do ribbing and then the next day you do a sleeve?
Yeah.
That could get you through.
Yeah, it could. I made such good progress. I only started it last weekend. This weekend just gone. So Saturday is when I started. Sunday.
So quick.
Yeah, Sunday. Well, it's on quite fat needles. It's like 375, which for me is quite fat after doing socks.
Yep.
Shall I tell my living on the edge?
Go for it. I mean, we're 2 very different people.
So obviously I haven't swatched. And my spinning has not been washed. So goodness knows what's going to happen to it when it's washed, especially because it's lots of different fibers together.
It's yep.
Yeah.
You're a
Dark edge.
brave lady.
But I wanted to do it, and I was like, right, I'm just going to do it.
Yep.
Just did it. My spinning doesn't tend to change much in meter ridge usually. I think if anything, it's going to puff.
Yeah, it might poof out a bit and
Yeah,
become
because
just
especially
fill in the gaps.
yeah, with roll legs, I very much do it like this, whatever that is.
Long draw, which is woolen.
Well, yeah, woolen spun, yeah. So and woolen spun tends to puff, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I probably well, no, it's quite gappy still. I can see you through it. So,
Yeah. So it'll
so
be okay. It'll just
yeah,
fill in the gaps.
fill in the gaps. Yeah.
Yep. Don't hot wash it.
I quite enjoy the color. Feels beautiful.
It matches your earrings really well.
This too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just feels beautiful.
Yeah.
I really enjoy knitting with my hands spun. Hey,
That's
it gives
awesome.
me such pleasure to know that I spun this yarn and it's looking good when I'm knitting it.
There's something intensely satisfying about it, isn't
Yeah,
there?
there
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're knitting some of, are we going to do one
Well,
each or?
yeah, we'll do one each. So my oldest thing I had in my stash was a 200-gram bag of Corridale silk mix from Anna Grattan that I got at the 2019, my first Woolfest.
Nice. It's
And
beautiful.
that's how I spun it. It's really cute. I really, really like it.
Mm, I really like that color.
The color is gorgeous. So the colorway is called teal, but it's Corridale and it's not silk as in like what you would get from a typical silk. It's silk noil,
Oh
which
yeah.
is what they use for a tweed.
Mm,
So it's quite tweedy.
yeah,
I don't know.
nice. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
it's
see the
really, really
bubbles.
beautiful. So and all of the pops, the color pops, that's the tweedy bits.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really love it. I spun it from the fold, which is woolen, and I've actually got the 344 meters in total, and it's like a worsted weight.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2-ply worsted. So I don't know what I'll make with it, but
It's
I'm
gorgeous.
getting I'm getting a few of these 2-ply worsted weight yarns.
Mm.
Um, I really enjoy spinning from the fold, and so I can see myself making like maybe a really oversized winter sweater or something,
Mm.
striped or maybe faded, or I don't know. But
Yeah.
just slowly let it build up and see what happens.
Oh, that's so cool.
What else did you spin?
Um,
That's so cool. Looks
so
great.
this is the fluoro fluoro prime fluoros, is it? I can't remember. Something fluoros.
From
It's
Fiber to Go,
Fiber to Go is what I won at it's what I picked as my thing, my
your
thing.
raffle prize at the
Yeah.
Morrinsville spin in. Is that what it
Oh,
was?
no words. Friday night. My brain is dead.
I did give you the option of tomorrow morning because I know you're better in the morning. But then it would have been me. We're like, we sync up in the middle of the day.
Anyway, you're here to fill the gaps. Yes, that's all of that, what you just said.
Yeah.
So I'd say sportish to DK weight. I think that's about 230 meters. I mean, yeah, so probably DK weight.
Okay, yeah.
And I chain plied it.
Nice.
And I put
To
it in,
keep all the colors together.
yeah,
And
hmm?
did you do it from the fold to to keep the colors together better too? Or
I just spun it like from the thing, which I'd never
yeah.
done before. Like
Oh, really?
I normally strip and you then spin, but I just did it all as it came in the big blob.
Ah, so that's my default method of spinning.
Ah, oh, well,
But I'm
it was a
trying
new one for me.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to strip a bit. I'm trying to do the strip and prepare a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've entered this one into the prettiest skein
Lovely. It is very pretty.
because the next
Well,
one too.
I've entered one into this prettiest skein too.
Yes,
This is mine.
it's gorgeous.
It is really gorgeous. I'm really, really happy with it. Um, I actually only spun one ply of it during the spin together.
Hmm.
Um, and I spun the other ply and plied them together, but it's two bats from Annette of Twisted Sisters, and it's one of her scribble bats, or two of her scribble bats.
Mm.
And they were nearly identical. Yeah, so it's a gradient that goes from that into the scribbly bit and then into the blue. And I really think this needs to be a shawl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just a triangular or circular shawl.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe dotted rays.
Mm.
It's not very wearable, the dotted rays. We'll see. Anyway, I think that will become a really fat, chunky shawl.
Nice.
Yeah,
So gorgeous. Again, it's same with you're in the teal zone at the moment.
I really am. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
But
loving it.
I'm more in the green zone at the moment.
So I got it's 200 grams and 357 meters.
Nice.
How did I get so few meters on the other one? I feel like maybe I've miscalculated on the other one. I'll sort myself out. But so 344 meters and 200 grams and 357 meters. Usually spinning from the fold, you get more yardage. I don't know.
It depends how, I mean, it doesn't sound very much for 200 grams.
Yeah, I know. It's
Mm.
quite, yeah, I don't know. It's quite thick. I haven't washed them yet either, so it could poof right up to like a bulky. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Um,
And did you
sorry,
spin
go on.
another one?
I spun another, this is my scribble bat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This is again with the greens.
So
So
your scribble bat was quite similar to mine's, but yours is a bit darker and mine was more
yeah. So I still had the
deep
like you had
colors.
the dark bits in it, like but
Yeah,
mine were dark bits.
yeah.
And I had some green.
Mm.
Yeah. Um I spun this one way, just spun it. Quite
Yep,
just as it came actually. So I had my bat and I went like I spun it like that.
yep.
Yeah. Um,
That's called Z striping.
there you go. I did that. And and then
That's okay.
I applied it with a grey sewing cotton.
Nice.
So it's I think it's about 300 meters, but it's quite there's some quite fat bits in there.
Yeah.
So you see, yeah. And I like this, but I just let it come as it came. Like I didn't draft too much. I let the bobbles be.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
I like it too. Might make a nice something for my jersey at the bottom,
Oh, yes.
maybe.
Mhm.
Or not. I've got another
Mm.
one that might do that better.
Well, my last one and the one I'm the most proud of
Yes.
is this one.
Yes, it's
And
beautiful.
this was the Rollags that look how much drape it has. It's
Yeah.
like so I made a bunch of Rollags last year I had 100 grams from Lynn of Fiber to Go. It was a pick and mix,
Hmm.
100 grams of random bits. And so I separated the colors out and made Rollags. And I spun this on my Nano and then chain plied it. And what I did was with the Rollags went from blue to purple to pink. And I did blue, purple, pink. Then I did pink, purple, blue, blue,
Yeah.
purple, pink, purple, blue. So I reversed them. And it was so satisfying watching it
Stripe.
go on to the stripe, and then chain plied it. And honestly, this is probably my best ever spinning. It is beautiful.
That's
It
cool.
is so even and it just feels so good. I love it.
I really like it when you get a good spin.
Yeah. I mean, I am a thinner spinner.
Mm.
And I always enjoy my thinner ones more. So I ended up with, this is only, I haven't weighed it. I think it's only about 40 grams and
Mhm.
it's 157 meters plied.
Wow.
So it's a
Quite,
3 to 4 ply.
yeah, quite thin and
So I've still got half of them to spin.
nice.
That's it from me. That's all I did,
One
which is
more
still
from me.
for me.
I did, this is Anna Grattan's Corridale, and I think it's called Jaffa. Um,
Ooh, that looks so good.
this one I did on my Nano.
Yes.
So I didn't apply it as part of the thing. I applied it afterwards. So I did two
Yep.
bobbins. Um, I think and I just had grabbed because I took my Nano to work,
Mm.
and I was spinning in my online work meetings, and which was quite good because I was talking like this and my spinning's down here. Yeah, kind of like my knitting. Yeah,
Yep.
you just have to watch. Um,
Yeah.
and it made the girls in the office giggle because you know how it makes a
Yeah.
noise. So I took my Nano to work and I did a spindle. Then I did the other one on our last Zoom on the Saturday
Yes.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I should add, I didn't ply mine of this one. I plied it after the spin
afterwards,
together. Yeah.
yeah, so I applied this after spin together.
Yeah.
But I just grabbed a blob out of the bag because I was going to work. So
Yeah.
it works out. I think there's about 70 grams here, and it's a couple of 100 meters
It's
applied.
so cool.
Yeah. So there's some I forgot because I don't use my Nano very much, and I forgot that actually it's quite nice to use.
It's nice to use. I don't like plying on it. I
Oh, I
find it
didn't.
doesn't
Oh,
ply very well.
I didn't ply on it. I plied on my other one, my Aura.
I plied on my rose as well on that.
Mm.
It's just doesn't have the grunt.
Oh, okay. But yes,
It's
I did enjoy doing the spinning on it though.
yeah.
Probably more than I thought I would.
Mm.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
It's nice when you use a tool that you don't normally use and enjoy it
yeah.
so much. Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
all need to be washed,
Very
and my
cool.
jersey will get washed when it's knitted. And we'll see what happens there. It might end up around my knees.
No, I'm more worried it'll shrink.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't think it'll shrink. My pink one, because I knitted my pink one without washing
Oh,
it.
okay. And it didn't
It
shrink.
was fine.
Oh, oh, it's Friday afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been knitting with my spinning.
Mm,
And this is one of my long languishing whips. It's the As If tee.
mm.
I might have to.
Nice.
So this is the fiber is, oh, it'll go good with this dress actually.
Mm.
The fiber is, oh, nearly fell over. From Fiber to Go,
Yeah.
and it's aubergine or not aubergine, abalone, but I
Mhm.
think she renamed it as something unicorn
Okay.
in my honor.
Oh.
And because I said it was a something unicorn, and she was like, oh yeah, that's a much better name. I think I'm gonna call it that from now on. And I was like, okay, sweet. So what I did was I had two braids,
Hmm.
and the first braid I spun this DK worsted spin and hit that, and then the second braid I actually have only spun 40 grams of it, and I spun it on my Nano lace weight, and I've
Yeah.
still got like a whole big chunk left of that.
Hmm.
Um, all I've got to do is the neckband.
Yeah.
So with the as if tee, sorry, when you get to this bit, you knit this intarsia, but
Mhm.
you carry the lace weight one across.
Oh, with that, yeah.
So you don't have to be picking up, dropping the lace weight one and risking like holes because lace weight isn't as strong and whatnot. And then on the back, you just knit the holes back in the lace weight. Yep. And then you do the armholes I've picked up and knit in the worsted, but this is all I have left. Like literally.
Wow. So you
That's all
finished it.
I've finished, yes, I've finished my worsted,
But
but
have you finished the tea?
no, I've still got to
Oh.
do the neckline, which is meant to be in the worsted weight one.
Can't you just
So
hold two lace weights together?
I'd have to hold more than two. I'd
Okay.
have to probably do it in two and then in two again. Which means I'd have to like put the two ends together on the cake and cake it up like that and then knit from both ends.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to mess it up doing that. So I might do that. I only spun 40 grams of the second skein, so of the second bump. So I've still got some left. So I don't know whether I'll just spin some more.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, it's so much effort.
Just do the thing with the lace weight. That'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe I should. But it's such a different feel. Like, where's my lace weight bit? This is really like tight, you know, it's really like stringy, and this is really luxurious and soft. So it's got quite a different feel to it. It's a merino silk. And I do think it's a waste of all that beautiful lace weight yarn, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So watch this space. I think I probably will spend more.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a stickler for the rules, aren't I?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Because, it's going to take weeks and weeks now because you have to spin it. Then you have to wash it before you use it.
I will have to wash it. And I have to get it perfectly the same. So lucky I've still got some left because I've already broken up a bit and figured out how I spun it because I didn't make a record. But I did take a picture. I know which wheel I spun it on, so I'll spin it on the same wheel.
Or
we'll see.
You could use some of your nice teal.
Oh.
And
No,
then
I've
you
got
put it
more.
around there,
I've
and
got
then you
more.
just put a little bit around there.
Nah, I've got more. No, I've already done both sides. I've done
So
both
you could
sides. I've
add like
just got to do the
you could just
neckline.
add a little chain or something just to bring it together. As an option.
It is an option. It is an option. But I've already worked out that I've chain plied this and the thickness of this, and
Yeah,
we'll see.
I know what you'll do.
I know what I'll do too.
You'll do nothing what I would do.
Yeah. It's so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. I've really just been knitting my jersey. I did finish my stripy socks. It's our
Oh,
fall socks.
yes.
There we go.
Oh, they look fab. They're so cool.
Yeah. Probably a bit more. I don't know what's going on with the color here.
I think I used that colorway on my Spectrum, which is a Westnet's one with a bright orange.
What you can't see is how you can see the stripes. I mean,
yeah,
which I quite like. I mean, at some points they kind of merge like around the toe,
yeah,
and that is a bit harder to see them here.
Yeah.
Here, but it's still there. Like you can see that
Bring it
that's
a
a
bit
purple and a
closer.
blue.
Bring it a bit closer because I could see it then. A little bit. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. It's
I've
very
obviously
subtle.
a very big stripe there because I dropped one and did just one. I dropped one of the stripy bits and just the heel with one strand rather than striping the heel. So there's but it's the same on both, so that's all right.
And that part will be in the shoe anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, I've done socks too, but it was my machine knit for the month
Mhm.
because it's the 1st of May today. So
No, March,
I
March, May,
March. Don't wish the year away. I've got May on the brain because that's when we settle on our house.
yeah.
So this is just a plain sock for my husband. His birthday is at the end of March, so I'm way ahead of myself. I've made him socks.
That's
There is a
cool.
second one, but I haven't stitched it up yet, so I didn't bring it.
Hmm.
This is just donk myself. The Van Gogh, the Opal Vincent Van Gogh in the Starry Starry Night colorway.
It's fab. I love that.
So he's very lucky because this is my favoritist painting in the whole world.
Hmm.
So he's lucky that he's getting this
Yeah,
because
really
I
lucky.
really wanted to save it for myself.
Yeah.
I've got enough left to put some in my leftovers blanket though.
Oh, good. Good.
I
So
will.
you get to have a bit of it.
Yeah.
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 Oh, cool.
He's sock worthy.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
very sock worthy.
I did cast on another sock this morning, ready for plane travels next week.
Ooh, I'm gonna be knitting Scarlett's mitts on the
Nice.
plane next week. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
Have you any purchases? Because we are going to a fiber festival next week. I've only got one. So you go first with one.
Okay, so I have purchased. This is a year of color from this is Peacock Yarn. This
Oh
is
yes, nice.
fragrant February. You can't you see the color properly, but
Her
it's
yarn is so great.
greens and pinks and purples. I was going to skein this up to knit, but I thought I'd show it first. Um,
Has she put up the March one yet?
I don't know. I don't look.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look. I
Mm.
hope it's like something pastel-y and Eastery,
I've got some
pinks and
nice.
purples.
I've got something nice and pastely. But anyway, this was my this was my first one, which was a nice. It's like, you know, I like the clubs where you don't have to buy all the clubs.
Yep,
Yeah, just like,
agree.
oh, quite like that one. That's a really nice one.
Yep,
Um, but yeah, the Year of Color from Mrs. Peacock. I
that's
like the little
cool.
blurb she's got on the back here. Creativity is inventing, experimenting, growing, taking risks, breaking rules, making mistakes, and having fun.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it? And it came in a little bag.
Oh, I got that little bag last time I ordered. It's such a nice bag, eh?
It's so cute.
Yeah. I'll have to remember if I order from her again to say, keep your bag. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I've already got one. Thank you very much. Yeah.
What was your purchase?
Oh, I finally purchased some yarn from Strawberry Patches that I've been avoiding buying. It's called Blueberry Punch
I can see his color. Wow.
and it's sparkly. It's
Oh,
you can't see it very well, but it's like, and the funny thing is that when I bought it, she was like, I was thinking of you when I dyed this. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You can see a bit of the Stellina. And so she had her 20% off sale for her birthday that she runs every year. So I'd been strong until then, but
yeah.
it's beautiful. And I've got some of her other sparkly stuff. I got 3 skeins of her sparkly DK. Oh, this is DK as well. Her unicorn cake, birthday cake one.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that last year, so I thought, well, I can use this and them together.
Yeah.
And I got some free needle stoppers.
Nice, nice.
It's
Yoda.
baby Yoda.
Excellent.
I'd be lying if I said the fact that I got them free with the purchase wasn't part of my plan.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's super cute. Super, super cute.
they are
Yeah.
really cute.
No regrets.
Nice. Um, my other purchase was a club as well.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so jealous.
It says on the back, I hope you enjoy your dessert-themed treat from Paula. Yarn is like chocolate, you can never have enough.
True that.
So this is Purple Sprouting dessert theme. This one is called Latte Blush Delight. And
Ooh.
I know that the colours aren't going to show it very well, but it's got little bits of pink and little
Ooh.
bits of like, I don't know, like mauve maybe, a little bit of purple. It's got like, it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
really beautiful. Um, and oh, where did that go? And I got a bar of chocolate.
Oh.
It's just like
Oh, that's so cute.
can't really see it.
Nice.
There's chocolate on it. Yeah. So that was my other purchase, and that was a mystery one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
and I really like it. I think it's it's a good one to have that will look well against some of my bright stuff. You know, when you
Yes.
want to tone things down,
It's a bit of a neutral.
it is almost a neutral, and I don't
Yeah.
have any like that really. So,
That's cool.
but it's not a real new, like it's not just cream, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got color in it. So I do like
Excellent.
that. Yeah. Especially it's got like this bit here of just like a random stripe of blue.
Nice. It'll be so interesting to see that knit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were my purchases.
Oh, very good. And have you got plans for purchases in Dunedin? Or are
No,
you just moving along?
just gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see what I see.
I'm
I know
gonna
that Julie's taking a lot of teal, and she's
Oh
been
yes.
putting those on her Instagram page, and they look so beautiful.
Yes, I'll definitely have to get a skein of that. That's always my souvenir one. If anyone has any like specific unwind or whatever. And I do want to get a sweater's lot worth of Starcrest Farm fiber.
Yeah, nice. Mm.
Uh, but I'm also there's a spin in this weekend at Pukekohe Hall.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Anna Grattan's going to that, so I am very likely to purchase from her.
Yeah.
In fact, I need to remember to get cash out because she's a cash only person. So tomorrow I'll get some cash out. That'll be good limiter for me.
Yeah. Well, or unlimited, depending on how much you get.
We'll see.
Mm.
Because she does take direct deposit too.
Yeah. And it's a very cost effective for stuff.
Her stuff is so good. It's really cost effective. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've told
What do you,
several people at work today, I'm off to a spin in this weekend. You're doing a what?
what are you decided what you are you taking your nano or your traveler?
Undecided.
Mhm.
Um, because I am in the middle of a project on my nano, but I do like to take a physical wheel to spin ins because it's like a whole day thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mm.
I've got a bag of Anna Grattan's what do you call it? Spearmint sitting there waiting to be spun too. And I've got a lot of my handmaiden stuff that I haven't spun anything from handmaiden in a while.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll pull some of that stuff out and spin that. But we'll see.
Cool. Very
See
cool.
how I feel. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, you have a great weekend and a
Thanks, you
great
too.
half week.
I know.
This time next week we'll be at Unwind Fibre Festival,
We will. We'll have had our first
absorbing
day.
all of the smells.
Yes. We'll have had our first day and we'll be absolutely exhausted from touching and talking, not touching people, touching yarn, talking to people, knitting, listening. Have you got workshops on the Friday?
I don't know when my workshops are, but I do have 2 workshops. I know I'm 2 or 1. I know I'm doing harakiki.
It's Friday,
That's Friday, is it?
I think so.
I feel like I booked in for another one.
Oh, better check your stuff.
I don't know. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But there's
Cool.
lots of talks and all sorts of things. So it'll be really
Yeah,
cool.
it
Yeah.
will be,
So
will be,
if you're at Unwind and you see us, please come and say hello.
yeah. That's
I'll
excellent.
have to pack my my hand felted
And
embroidered
they give you a
back.
name badge thing.
Oh, but
Yeah.
mine's pretty.
Well, you can wear that as well. Otherwise, you get a lanyard that says you're allowed in.
Oh, okay.
Mm. But yes, you
Awesome.
could wear that too. You can wear as many names as you want.
Do you know what I could do? I've still got this here unworked. I could make a lanyard for myself out of that.
Yeah, just be different. Everyone else will have one and you'll have something different.
And they'll be like, where did you get your lanyard? Oh, I
Yeah.
think I made it.
I wove it.
Do you know what? I've got enough that we could be matching if you want. Would you like your own lanyard?
Ah, I'm unsure. I don't know if I want to be that standouty.
Okay, fair
And,
enough.
and I couldn't say, oh, I made it. Whereas you can take all the
I
credit
can.
for making it.
I
I think you
can.
should, yeah, make one. If you make
I
two,
think
I'll
that's
wear it.
okay. We could have a special cup of tea and a yarn lanyard.
Oh, yeah, that's so cool. You know, if you'd been thought about it at the time, you could have put cup of tea and a yarn in the doodah, what do you call it, in
I'm
the
not
week.
clever enough for that yet. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll
Cool.
see you on Thursday, Jill, and see you guys all out there in the internet
Yeah.
again.
Enjoy your
Yeah.
spinning tomorrow. It's tomorrow,
Yes, thank
Sunday.
you.
Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Kakite.
Kakite.
And I can't press, I don't know where the end button is, so hang on.
We're so
Just
professional.
talk a minute. Okay, here we go. Bye.